Hey there, my name is Gavin, and a comment I keep on getting on my videos is I'm worried about sounding bad. And this entire concept of having this fear of sounding bad when trying something new or, not being good at something when trying something new is completely understandable, and I get it. I've been learning how to do a lot of different things in my life, and I suck at a lot of them, and that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with being bad at something. I think there's only a problem when you stop trying to do it. And in this video, I'm just going to be explaining some techniques I use to get over that kind of hump of feeling like I'm trash at piano. So yeah, this is how to not feel like you're terrible. It's a simple concept, but it's really important. So the first piece of advice I can give you all is first, just understand that you are doing better than so many people right now. By simply going out there and actually just pressing the keys on the piano, you're doing so much more than a lot of people, and I think that means a lot. You should be proud of yourself enough for just that in itself. A lot of people tell themselves their entire life that they're going to learn something, or that they're going to try to learn a new skill, or, get good at something, and they don't actually put in the time and effort to try to do that. Well, you, by sitting down and playing the piano and just trying to learn, are already doing so much better. You should be happy enough for that, you're actually working towards something, and that's fantastic, and I'm really proud of you for that, So just keep that in mind when you start to get frustrated about progress or, learning anything in general. And this applies not just to piano, but things in life. I've been working on, again, a lot of different things, and, I have times where I feel like I'm not improving, and I have to understand and reaffirm to myself that, even if I'm not improving at something, I'm still working towards a goal and getting better every single day, and that's all that matters, So keep that mindset while you're playing piano, and I promise that in itself will help. The second thing I want to talk about is this concept of always wanting to learn something new. I feel like a lot of us, once we learn one piece on piano, we get stuck playing that one piece over and over and over again because it's something we can play, For me, that was Maple Leaf Rag. Once I learned how to play the stupid, whatever. I just played that song on loop over and over again for hours for no reason other than I could play it, and it was a song I could play. And I understand that mental of, I finally learned something, I gotta play this all I can, and, it's something I can play, so why not I play it as much as I can, And this just leads you in a kind of progress slump loop. You go from this learning curve of, I'm learning so much, to now I'm not learning anything, and I'm actually getting worse probably, I don't know. But, this concept of just learning new pieces all the time will really help you alleviate that kind of worry. And what I mean by this is just, if you're hearing a song on the radio, or you're at a classical piece of music or something jazz, or you just want to write or improv something, just try playing something new every single session you have. It's important to work on a piece for a long time, and dedicating time to a piece is really good, but also sometimes switching up the song you're working on and just trying something new can be really beneficial. It helps you get past those little humps of, not wanting to do anything because you're actively working on something new. For me, I was in this rut where I was learning these 3 different classical pieces. It was Nocturne OP number 9, which is this one. You've probably heard on Instagram. Whatever, that song. And then I was also learning Minute Waltz. That song. And then at the same time, it was, what was the third song I was learning? Moonlight Sonata Movement 3, which is that one. And, those songs were making good progress, and I was feeling good, but I got to a point where I was, kind of plateauing on all 3. I didn't really feel like I was dedicating enough time to any of those songs, and I really had to just go back and learn something simple. And that's the reason in my recent videos I upload the From Up on Poppy Hill cover, because it's a song I recently learned where, I put a little bit of time into it, and I was like, okay, this is a simple song, and, I can just, crank this out and just be like, what is it? Fun, cute little song, and I think that just taking the time to learn that song has re-motivated me so much. I was at a point where I was like, man, I don't even want to play anymore, but that song, it got me through that kind of rut, and I think it can help a lot of you just, trying to learn something new all the time, piano is always something that you can continue to work on and you can always get better at. You'll never get too good at piano, and if you are too good at piano, maybe you should be like making money off it, I don't know, or something like that. But just always continue to work on practicing and trying something new, you know? For me, a lot of the time, it's just like learning new chords, you know? I think my air conditioner just turned on. Anyway, sorry, shut my air conditioner off. We're all good now. One thing I do a lot when I'm really getting stuck on both music too is simply just playing chords. You know, chords help me a lot. Especially when I was learning, I was like, okay, what's a new chord I can learn? Well, you know, there's one called like, you know, D minor 7 flat 5. Whoa, or maybe like this one. Ooh, or what about this? Ready? Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Can we do some extensions? Oh my gosh, it's crazy. So simply just always trying to learn something new will help you so much on piano. And yeah, that's our entirety of point 2. So the last step is step 3, which is not getting frustrated at yourself. I am guilty of this all the time. There's so much time I spend just getting pissed at myself on the piano, you know. I'm one of those people who like slams the keys. I'm bad about it. And, you know, one of the big things is like when I'm learning new runs and new passages and I'm not getting it down, I get really frustrated, you know. One of the ones I've been working on for a while is Hungarian Rhapsody's number 2, the middle run inside of it, which is this one right here. It's like a, what is it? Shoot. I have been working on that for, I kid you not, months, and I still can't play it right. And like, it boggles my mind how bad I am. I've slowed it down with metronomes, I've tried everything, and I get so angry. But you need to understand that things like this will always take time. There are people who've practiced that piece for years, you know? And with any song, you gotta understand that it just takes time to do, and you gotta enjoy the process, you know? Even though I get frustrated at playing that all the time, I know I'm getting a little bit better each and every day. I wouldn't have been able to do that when I started playing piano, and you know, I'm doing better now. So just do not get mad at yourself, please. I understand it more than anybody. Just be patient with yourself, you know? Sometimes you'll be playing some left-hand thing, right? And you're just like, you know, like, I don't know, something on the left hand, right? You're just like, oh my gosh, what is my left hand doing? Why does it feel like it's made out of rubber? And, you know, it sucks. But I promise you, give it a little bit of time, you know, try something new, take a break, you know, walk outside, look at the stars, I don't know, give yourself something. You'll feel a lot better. And, you know, that's really all this video is about. I just wanted to address some of the comments I've been getting, you know. It's, I understand it. I get you guys, you know. It's very frustrating to learn this instrument sometimes because you're just like, why am I so bad? How am I this bad, you know? But I promise you'll get over that hump and you'll be playing pieces in no time. So yeah, that's really about it. I don't know how much I'll be uploading over the next couple of days, but you know, stay tuned. I got some cool videos on this channel. You should check them out. You know, we like learning about chords over here. Ooh. What about this chord? You ready, guys? Ready, guys? I'm gonna blow your mind, okay? We do one of these. Holy crap, it's crazy. Anyway, guys, have a phenomenal rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching.